Are you filming?
I am a resident of Nilin Village in the west of Ramallah in Palestine. This village is located within the borders of 1967. The land of Nilin Village was connected to the city of Lod, which is now an Israeli city. During the War of 1948, the village lost most of its land. Now we live in an isolated area, completely isolated from other regions. Today the wall is confiscating the bulk of the village's existing open land. As farmers, traders, and shopkeepers, we are suffering from this problem. This problem is what makes us live without hope. We live with no hope. Once they take this land, where will we grow? Where will we put the olive trees that give us the oil that we live from? Confiscating this land has destroyed the economics of this village, has destroyed us as humans, as people. Now we live on emergency foreign aid. Even that is not enough. The wall today is isolating us from the Palestinians of 1948. We call them our lifeline, the Palestinians of 1948. They are also suffering from Israeli checkpoints located at the entrance of Nilin. They are prevented from entering to buy an Arabic bottle of Coca-Cola, water, meat, or anything for their kids. Just today, they brought back for us Coca-Cola because it's a product of a Palestinian factory. The wall has destroyed the economy of the village. It has destroyed us emotionally. But in this village, we will keep resisting. We will never lose hope until we tear down the wall.
The land they are taking now has the olives. It is the land we use for ourselves and our animals. We used to stay in this land 6 months, picking olives, growing all kinds of fruits and vegetables. We used to live from this land. The land that they first took, they built their houses, and the land with the olive trees. They come the second time to take it for the wall. We are going to protest. We say that they can't take our land, but they increase their violence. They fire tear gas and bullets. What we can do? There is no one looking at us or helping us. They are thieves. They stole the land. They are killing us. They have left nothing for us. They want to have good life and no life for us. About the effects of the wall on the workers and factories. In general, 90% of people in Nilin depends on working in Israel. After the completion of the wall, it will be very hard, impossible for workers to get to their jobs in Israel. The rate of unemployment will rise to 90%. The ones who get permits will be very limited. Farmers will lose most of their land. This will leave a very negative effect, a negative image on the olive harvest, on the fruits and vegetables production that people live from. The tunnel will affect the movement of workers. The tunnel will be controlled by an Israeli soldier opening and closing the tunnel.
It's well known that Nilin is a commercial center because it has more than 40 shops, more than 30 trade shops, mechanics, factories, especially juice and cola and rubber factories. These factories will be under the threat of shutting down because of lost consumption from 1948 Palestinians. It will threaten factories to close as well as raise the rate of unemployment. In Nilin, there was a huge number of young people who used to work in Israel. Soon, most of them who still work there will not be allowed to reach their jobs. More than 500 workers and employees in the local markets, most of them will lose their jobs because of all this commerce will shut down and there will be a danger in the livelihood of many families. In addition, this wall that is surrounding the houses like a snake has a very dangerous social impact, especially on kids. The kids from all around the world, when they look from the windows, some of them will see the sea, some will see a very green and beautiful view, but our kids, when they look from our windows, they will see the view of a disgusting wall that is surrounding us and leaving us in a big prison. This has a psychological and emotional impact on us. As I mentioned, the Israeli plans for the wall will make it very hard for fathers and their sons to see each other. It will separate families into two parts of the village, the upper and lower parts. The lower part that is rich in services, the upper part will not be able to use. We in the Nilin municipality, and with support and help from the best men of the village, we managed to create a nonviolent body to struggle and fight against this apartheid wall. This body called the Nilin Committee Against the Wall. It includes organizations and activists that decided to fight the wall in a peaceful and nonviolent way. And when we say a peaceful way, we mean that we can't fight the occupation with an armed resistance because we know they are stronger than us. But this nonviolent struggle is a message to the world that we are refusing this wall and this occupation. We refuse the Israeli plan that wants to kill us. We send the message that this wall is illegal, and we are saying that it is an unfair apartheid system, and we are sure that it will not last forever. Sooner or later, there will come an age, if not in our day, then for our kids, who will be celebrating the victory of tearing down this wall.